Hey YouTubers, hope everybody had a great Monday, or as good as a Monday can be anyway. I've been watching a couple of YouTube videos from SM Scrapper and then Arlene over at My Butterfly Kisses, and they'd altered some boxes. One of them was for the Lindy's Bunny Hop group, and then the other one I think was a swap that Arlene was in, and they had done some larger boxes actually. Arlene's was a cigar box size, but I didn't have a cigar box, but what I did have were these little wooden boxes that I had picked up at our local Dollar Tree, and they were just basic little boxes. They're kind of small. So what I did to mine, the first thing that I did is I went ahead and painted the entire box with some Glimmer Mist in Coffee Shop. I'm not sure if you can see that color, but it was actually a really dark color, and I found that it was hard to use on any other project just because the color was very vibrant. It's really dark color, so I wasn't too worried about using a lot of that on the box, but it turned out really well. It held the glimmer, and it also picked up the stain. It stained the wood this color, which is almost like a dark cherry color. I'm not sure how well that's going to pick up on camera, but it turned out to be this really pretty chocolate cherry color there. So, and then on the front of the box, I just attached one of the Tim Holtz key plates. It's just hot glued down, nothing special. And then on the top of the box, I actually glued down a piece of paper from an All Seasons Paper Studio collection. This is what the paper looks like before I did anything to it, that I picked up at Hobby Lobby a couple of months back. I just really liked the colors, and I thought that they kind of fit with this chocolate coffee shop brown Glimmer Mist color. I ran a piece of lace across one of the corners, laid down some skeleton leaves for my roses in the back. These are actually I Am Roses as well. This is the curly rose, the large size curly rose. I spritzed those with the yellow daisy first, and then I colored in the edges with this peach delight color. It made the roses very vibrant, but they were very bright. So to kind of dull that down, I just spritzed them with the walnut gold color, and that kind of darkened them a little bit and gave them more of a vintage aged look. The purple rose that's down in the bottom has actually not been altered. That is the way it came when I ordered it from I Am Roses. I just took a little bit of the Distress ink when I was inking the edges of the box to give it an aged look. I inked the top of that rose as well just to give it a little bit of a darker color. Then there's some I Am Roses leaves tucked in around there as well. These little cherry blossoms were actually a free gift with my order from I Am Roses, so that's the first time I'd used those. Then these little purple, I'm not sure what you would call these, but they were part of a sprig from a floral leaf arrangement that I'd had for years, and didn't actually buy it with the intention to use it for scrapbooking, but I didn't use it anywhere else, so I thought I'd stick those in as well, and they kind of gave it a little bit of added dimension. And then lastly, this is just this little butterfly that's in the middle there is just a chipboard die cut that was in a accent, a group of die cuts that I bought a while back. So I just inked it up with some Inkadoo ink in, I think it was called Royal Blue or Midnight Blue, and then spritzed it with water to get it to kind of bleed through, and then ran some Distress ink or Distress stickles across the top of it to give it that shimmer, and added a little bit of bling on the top. And then I used the Tim Holtz Tim Holtz photo corner, in opposite corners on the top of the box. The one problem I did have is that these hinges on the back were very bright brass color. I'm not sure if you can see that, but they kind of looked like that. So to try to make them fit in, I just really painted over them several times using the Adirondack gold paint dauber as well as the copper, and then ran my walnut stain Distress ink as well as the moss green over it a few times to try to get it to darken those up a little bit, and they worked kind of okay. They're still not as dark as the other accents on the box, but that's okay, I guess. And then on the inside, the box is for my fiance's niece. He's going down to Houston to visit the same little girl that I made the mini for, if you've watched my previous videos. So I just stuck her name on the inside of the box. This is with a some chipboard alphas that were actually a bright blue color, but to cover those up, I just ran over them with the same two paint daubers, and then put some crackle medium on top of it. Heat set that, and then rubbed a little bit of white acrylic paint in the top of them so that they kind of had that distressed, aged look. And then just stuck another I Am Roses purple rose in the corner that I had to manipulate and squish and bunch up to kind of get it to sit so the box would still shut. And then just a couple strands of pearls that I had in my stash from a while back. Didn't do anything to the bottom of the box, just left it plain. But that is it for my project tonight, and if you ladies have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment. Like I said, if you haven't watched the other videos for SM Scrapper and My Butterfly Kisses, hop over there and take a look, because they did an awesome job with their boxes as well, and they were a big inspiration for this one. So, hope you ladies have a great night, and I will see you around on YouTube.